Hey everyone, this is C Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is May 9th, 2026, and I'm here with the most important crypto stories that matter for investors across Southeast Asia. This channel summarizes the key crypto news for traders in the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, and Singapore, all in one place. Let's get straight into today's three stories. Bitcoin has reclaimed the $80,000 zone again, but the underlying signals are sending mixed messages. Spot BTC is trading near 80,300 and is up around 20% since early April, hitting a 3-month high. CryptoQuant is calling this a typical bear market rally driven by undervaluation, easing macro pressure, and renewed perpetual futures demand. On the bullish side, FundStrat's Tom Lee is forecasting year-end BTC at $150,000 to $200,000. While Peter Schiff warns that strategy, Bitcoin, and even STRC are all heading for a sharp drop. At the same time, BTC and ETH ETFs saw simultaneous outflows of about 540 billion won, or roughly $400 million in a single day. And a whale moved 2,751 BTC, around $220 million, from Coinbase to an anonymous wallet. My take for Southeast Asia traders is to be careful here. 80,000 is back, but ETF buyers stepping aside while whales rotate to private wallets is exactly the kind of split tape where reversals happen fast. So this is a market for trimming, not chasing. The second story is a serious self-custody warning from Singapore. A former Singapore Navy serviceman was sentenced to 6 years and 10 months in prison for stealing his friend's seed phrase and draining around $1.7 million in crypto. Investigators found that he secretly accessed the recovery phrase, transferred the assets to his own wallets, and moved funds through multiple chains to obscure the trail. This case is critical for Southeast Asia investors because seed phrase risk is not always about hackers in another country. In the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Thailand, many traders rely on hardware wallets but still keep recovery phrases on phones, in shared cloud drives, or written in places trusted family and friends can find. My honest read is simple. Anyone who knows where your seed phrase is can become a single point of failure. Treat the recovery phrase like a bank vault key. Store it offline, split it if possible, and never assume that being close to someone is the same as being safe. The third story is about U.S. exchanges aggressively pushing into the regulated stack. Payward, the parent of Kraken, has filed an application with the OCC to launch a federal trust bank called Payward National Trust, with a clear focus on institutional crypto custody and trust services. At the same time, Coinbase, Kraken, and Gemini are lobbying Congress to remove a market manipulation clause, which currently restricts how small-cap tokens can be listed in the U.S. If both moves succeed, U.S. exchanges will sit closer to traditional banks while having more flexibility to list new assets. For Southeast Asia investors, this matters in two ways. It reinforces that institutional crypto custody is the next major battleground, not just trading volume. And it signals that U.S. listings of new tokens could become noticeably more active later this year. The risk side, however, is that loosened listing rules can also create more space for low-quality assets. So traders should watch which tokens actually pass post-reform listing reviews instead of buying every new headline ticker. Quick recap of today's three stories. 1. BTC reclaims $80,000. Tom Lee bullish, ETFs and whales cautious. 2. Singapore seed phrase theft. 6-year prison, $1.7 million drained. 3. Kraken Trust Bank plus U.S. exchange listing reform push. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. Chart analysis and trading insights, join our free Telegram channel, link in the description. See you in the next one.